In the beginning of Ted 2, you meet Ted is finally going to marry Tammy Lynn. John has since been divorced for quite some time uh, from his wife, Laurie. And as much as John's excited for Ted, he's also pretty depressed about his situation, how his relationship kind of deteriorated. They're getting married in the same church. And of course, John is Ted's best man. And shortly after, they're married, reality sets in, and so Ted is now trying to figure out a way to save his marriage, and then they go on a journey to allow Ted to become a dad. John and Ted are the ultimate buddies. In the first movie, John was trying to walk that fine line of maintaining his relationship with his best friend, but also becoming more mature and becoming the man that his girlfriend and future wife wanted him to be. And they're still hanging out as often as possible, getting into trouble. They share all the same interests in movies and pop culture and all those things, and they also they like to have a good time. Ted is now doing everything he can to hold on to Tammy Lynn, so he wants to be a father. And that poses many different and interesting challenges along the way. So whether it's deciding to recruit Sam Jones to be a sperm donor or trying to break into Tom Brady's house to extract sperm from him while he's sleeping, to my offering up my services, and then realizing that Tammy Lynn is unable to conceive a child because of past drug use and other problems that she has. And then when they go to try to adopt, they're denied the ability to adopt because they said Ted isn't a person. And then we're going to go and try to prove that Ted is, in fact, a person. We go to her uncle, who was this very high-powered attorney in Boston, and he doesn't want to deal with this sort of thing. So he basically just kind of pawns us off to his niece, who has just passed the bar. And so, she gets some experience, we get a lawyer pro bono, but we hit it off right away. Even though we have different interests, at the core, she's a very, very good person, and we recognize that right away. And we do have that common interest in enjoying marijuana from time to time, which helps us bond quickly. So, we start smoking pot with her. She decides to take the case, and then we become fast friends. We have a real cause here, and I think people are really going to want to root for Ted and see him succeed, and to see John find himself in a relationship that makes sense is going to work. And the story is just getting more and more crazy and more outrageous. The things that we can get away with because of the success of the first one are really able to push the envelope, but also balancing that heart. So between the heart and the humor, I think the movie's going to be much better than the first one. Yes, Donnie is back. He's been tracking us in Boston. He has now a new evil plan, working with various toy companies to figure out how Ted works and hopefully make others so the toy companies can make billions and millions of dollars recreating the Ted doll.